some reason the chat box isn't working. Yo, Clansman, what's shaking? Yeah, I haven't streamed in a long time. So I'm still figuring everything out. Yeah, actually it's really dude, there has been a lot of changes to this version of it. This build. I only got to play around with it for about 30 minutes today, to tell you the truth. So I am still kind of playing around with things, trying to learn things, that sort of thing. Let me just change some elements here real quick. That down. Change that down. Okay, that should do it there. But let's see, live. I'm trying to integrate my my chat box. I don't know why it's not working, to tell you completely. So let's see what's going on here. Chat. Oh, there it is. Okay, now it's working. There it is. Okay. Yeah, no. So anything you want to know about this game? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's still in alpha. I'm just amazed that they finally they actually got textures. Before all the other cycles, there have just been gray boxes flying around in space. I mean, everything else, the asteroids, everything else was textured. Everything else in the game was textured except your ships. Now they added a bunch more ships, a bunch more functionality, and they changed everything around completely in the game. So it's like trying to relearn everything that you were playing before. Yeah, chat is very delayed. That's why I have it going on my phone as well, so I can see you guys talking live, at least that way, so I can respond to it. Again, this is my first integration of the chat box onto the stream, so we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out as it's going along. I'm just using it. Like I said, but I can see you guys right here on my phone, so I'll be able to, at least even before it shows up on the screen, I can reply to it. Anyway, so everything's changed. So before they got rid of, when we first started the first cycle, when they first started launching, let's get out of tactical mode here for a minute. When we first started playing, there was the classic EVE Online user interface, right? It was a beautiful thing. It's now gone. They gave us some hideous wheel, right? You had to pick like hit the letter U, and the letter U would show you what's around in space, warp points, that sort of thing. Now, with this new build and all this new content, they changed everything completely again. The way cameras are, the way everything is, the warp points. Right now, I'm in an asteroid field. This is the tutorial. I'll be putting out a couple videos on this as well, but on his first day, I just kind of wanted to stream and do everything. So the basics of this game, right? It is EVE Online and EVE Echoes. It's lore-wise, I guess it's universe adjacent. We don't really know if it's in the future or the past. I think it's just very, very, maybe the same universe, but very, very far away. But it is a survival version of EVE. When I say survival is there are aspects to this game that you have to take into consideration, such as fuel consumption. Yeah, that's right. Every ship you have, see this orange box right here? That is your fuel, which means you always need to mine fuel or refine fuel. There are different fuels for different ships. So like higher class ships take a different type of fuel, and that can only be mined in something called crude rifts. With these beginner ships, you can use it from everyday mine things such as ice. And yes, unfortunately, you can't just go in and kill things. You have to learn how to mine. You have to do this. There are no skills in the game. Everything is basically build-wise. So if you have a good build and your tactics are good, you should surpass the fight. So, with that being said, let's take a look at the inventory, because I don't remember. I only got to play about 30 minutes this morning. All right, so my inventory is just about full. I'm in the process of the tutorial where I have to make fuel. Now, they made it so that I have to at least mine and then refine. I need 1,800 ice to make fuel. Luckily, I had fuel from this tutorial in the beginning. They put you in like this derelict region, and you just pick it up from one of the ships. So let's go out to the tactical view. This is the new tactical view. So we can actually go out and see exactly what's in our field of vision. Now, the way this works is they took in actual physics for this game. So if you have a ship, right, and you are hiding behind an asteroid, say you're a miner and you are on, say, this side of the asteroid, and I just warp in, I won't be able to see you. You won't show up on my map. You won't show up on my overview. You will not show up on my tactical view until I get to a position where I can see you line of sight. So line of sight is very important in this game. Now we're going to make this a little bit bigger. Oh, that's way big. I don't like how they bounce everything around on this side. And yes, it is, since we are kind of, I'm in a certain area. The group I'm with does not want us to, give out our location, where we are, that sort of thing. So I'm just kind of blocking it out a little bit. I'm with the group Reapers. We've been here since the beginning of the entire test phase, cycle 0. But let's get some gameplay in, right? Let's go kill something. So we need to go out to the system view. This is F3, and this is the system we're at. These are something called Lagrange points. These are anchorable points where you can warp to, where you'll find things that, it's, again, I'm still just learning all this because this shit is confusing as hell. Let's see, let's go to one of these. Is this where, actually, I think this is where I'm at, right? No. All right. Shit, we'll just warp there. Let's see what's there, and if there's something good there, we'll fight it. There are actual drones in this game which will shoot you, like AI drones. You'll see them mining, you'll see them fighting. There's a whole bunch of different shit going on. So this would be one right here. Let's see, installation wreckage. Let's see what's inside. Where'd it go? Oh, looks like there were people here that died. Now, this is probably not smart on my... let's go fight it anyway. Looks like something tried fighting it here at one point. Back to the tactical view. Our afterburner going, and in this game miners actually have teeth. This is a MMO, yes. This is the new Eve survival MMO. Can I hit him from here? No, I got 15,000. And this is the new heat gauge. So the closer you are to the sun, your ship will start blowing up. You're not doing anything to it? Why am I not shooting this thing? All right, let's go a little bit closer. This thing. See, now it's all right. Now it's got me targeted, and it's not letting me do anything. There we go. Are we finding it? All right, now we got your mining lasers will actually hurt things now. They're called cutting lasers, and they will cut into the hull of an enemy ship. But we are doing not much damage to this guy at all. And yes, currently right now, I have no shield, I have no armor. This between this and EO, well, this is a fresh universe. It's also a survival version of this Game Shack. So basically, right here, you'll see a fuel gauge. If you run out of fuel, you are dead in the water, basically. So you have to burn her off. Got to recharge a little bit. Start finding him again. Transversal, all that stuff still works in this game. But again, this there are other differences between line of sight is a thing in this. So in other words, say he ducked behind this debris right here, I wouldn't be able to shoot him. I'd be hitting that debris. Say you are in a dogfight with some of your corp mates or whatnot, right? You guys are circling. Someone flies in front of you. You actually start shooting your corp mate instead of shooting the enemy. He's not doing any damage. This is our hull right here. He's not doing much damage to us, but we're not really doing anything to him either. And this is the beginning ship. This is a tutorial ship, so it's not going to be like strong or anything. And our heat is just going higher and higher. Once your heat like exceeds, stuff will stop working on your ship. From what I'm told, I haven't tried it yet. Stop. Let's recharge a little bit. Get the capacitor built up just for a few. I can't tell if he's repping or not. Let's see. Yeah, he is. All right, so we're not going to be able to break him. So let's rep our hull. Let's get out of here real quick. Go somewhere else. These are just points. What is here? 7 objects here. What are the 7 objects? Carbon field. Shipyard wreckage. All right, we'll try the shipyard wreckage. See what's there. We'll come back here when we have a better ship. Someone died here. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say EO 2.0. It depends on, where it goes. They're making this, so it's basically on the same engine, right? It's on the Carbon engine, but they're making the source code available, so they will be making this available to mod. They'll be making this for people to build their own stuff outside of the game to be implemented into the game. I know a lot of people were scared off due to the whole, let's go to tactical, see what's in this area. Not really seeing anything here. Being scared off because of the whole, it's blockchain. It only uses a small part of that technology. So like kill mails are on the blockchain. It's just so that applications can get that information a little bit easier. What else? Let's go back to tech. There's gotta be something here, right? What's here? 3 objects, 5 objects. What's here? All right, let's warp there. Let's see what's there. I kind of like the old views better. I'm still getting used to this whole new system, which is up here, the F1 cam, F2 tactical, and 3 system view. Like I said, warping around a system was a lot easier in the previous build cycle. I'm just happy that the NDA is with that I can actually produce content on this, talk about it. And the universe is huge. So there's about 100,000 different systems in this game. And everything's basically player made. Like Stargates, networks, everything is player made. So you can build your own network of Stargates and such. See, I worked here. I don't see anything. Right? It says there's a garage point, and there's nothing here. All right, 2 objects here. What 2 objects are here? Oh, metal rich cluster. All right, so we don't want to go there. What else is here? Let's see what's here. Nothing. That's just a point. right, so this is the system that we're in currently. Let's see what's in the 7 system. Let's see. Go here. Zoom in here. What's in this? Can we go any further? See, I'm still trying to figure this out. This is just weird. I'm trying to find, like, I have to, for this tutorial, I have to make more fuel. So I have to find, I think it's a carbon field or something. But I also had, let me go to my assets, because I did build, and we'll get to that too. So I'm gonna build some things for you guys to see. Yeah, let's just go back to regular view. Let's find my assets, personal assets. Okay. All right, let's go to my storage unit. It's the storage unit that I built, so I can at least start mining and doing other shit in here. I can get rid of the crap that I have in my hull. All right, let's move some stuff over. This. Keep the ice, the silicates. We don't need that right now because we're not building anything. We're going to keep the lasers. We're going to keep the fuel in our system because in case we run out of fuel, I can refuel again. Metal rich, whatever this is, whatever this is. All right, so we got some space now. All right, let's refuel real quick. It's going to pick the fuel from our hull. Oh, come back here. That one? Hey, why aren't you refueling? Unstable fuel. Add selected fuel. All right. For some reason, it does not want me to use my unstable fuel. All right. Let's just find where I need to go here. Three objects. What objects are here? All right, we've got a metal rich cluster. We don't need that. Okay, what objects are here? It's not telling me. Come on. All right, so we got a planet and an L2 point. Okay. So we don't need that. Okay. What is here? Anything there? No, let's dive out further. What's in this spot? Anything? No, it's just a warp point. Anything here? Nope. Another just a... God damn it. What's in this spot? Nothing. All right. So if you zoom zoom too far in, you lose everything. All right. So it's got to be here, right? It's got to be here. 2 objects. 3 objects. What's in these objects? Fuck it, we're just going to warp it. We're just start warping around until we find what we need. Yeah, basically, yeah, it is EO developers. Is it even a game? Yes, it is a game. This game is, it's EVE Frontier. It's basically a survival version of EVE Online. It's more fun when you actually are in system with this. Is just the tutorial system, so that's why it's a little slow going. When you're able to jump out of here and actually move to other systems, it is more fun. No, it's not a dev. It's an actual game. It's like EVE. You build stations, you take space, you blow other people up, kill other people. So it functions just like EVE. It's just you're building everything from the ground up. So no, you actually have there's corps in here and alliances, that sort of thing. They're called tribes, you know. So they are. It is a little different. You can play this. I wouldn't. I mean, there is the explorer route which you can go. I think I'm just in a starter system that doesn't have the shit that I need, which really sucks. All right, Shipyard archive, carbon field. There we go. Okay, that's what we need. That's where we're gonna go. Because what we need is ice. And we haven't, since I'm in the tutorial, I haven't really come across anyone in this tutorial. Like I said, I only had hands-on about 30 minutes of it this morning when it came live, and everything has changed from the previous build. Like the whole gameplay, the core mechanics are still there, right? You know, mining, shooting, you know, PvE, that sort of thing, the fuel consumption. But they added this new level of heat gauge. So if you're too close to the sun, you can burn up. That is a lot of drones. And I don't see an asteroid here. When? Oh, there's a when. There is another player there who is playing it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's kill it. I'll take the kill mail. And the difference is miners actually have guns, have teeth. Your lasers, your mining lasers, can actually kill people in this game. And of course, I'm missing like crazy. Let's put afterburner on. All right, let's see what we get. You have some fuel in there. Oh, we'll take his ice. Take his carbonaceous, because we're going to need that to make more ice. I already got a whole... I don't need any of this other stuff. So much materials. Okay. So we need an asteroid to respawn, because that's what we're waiting on. We could probably kill some of these other things. You could try anyway. See what happens. Worst is going to happen is I'm going to get blown up. I have to restart again. Recharge here. Well, they are fucking me up. Yeah, I think we... Oh, there we go. There we go. No, don't want to talk to you. I killed you. There we go. Now we're ready. I don't know why it wouldn't let me refuel before. Well, again, this is still alpha. This game is still only alpha currently right now, so it is, I mean, it's your choice. It's just a different type of game. It is still EVE Online, but currently it's in its current phase. There's no infrastructure. Your corp and stuff like that can make your own gates. There's a lot of other things, but yeah, it's like EVE, but without the politics currently right now. With that survival aspect. So if you enjoy the actual, I guess, I don't know if you say realism about it, but yeah, kind of realism where if you run out of fuel, you're dead. If you get too close to the sun, you're dead. You know, that sort of thing. Then yeah, then that's why you would want to play. It's fun. I mean, I have played this. I have played EVE Online. But there's different aspects to everything. This I'm just liking because it's just different. You know, it's a different way of looking at EVE. So I kill you. I don't like how I don't like having that to keep doing that right there. Where are they going? All right, let's see. I guess we'll kill you next. Let's orbit you. We'll go 5,000. Speed up a little bit. These might be flying in a group, so we might get attacked by 3 of them. Oh, these went to that one up there. Okay. Looks like they're linked in groups of 2. Let's try to have it all. Let's change our direction. Go. You at you. Oh no, dude. I'm not saying you're here to hate. I'm not hating on hate. I'm here to try games and stuff like that, and I'm giving you the information that I can remember. I'm a little brain dead today. It's been a busy day. Let's see. So say focus more on building. No, it doesn't just build on a base. Block by block. It. All right. So in Eve Online, right? You go out to null space. You set down your your keeps, everything like that, right? This is basically the same aspect, except right now it's in the infancy of that, so everything is more nomadic. Because in this game, you have to worry about fuel consumption, where you're going to be able to get fuel. Simple fuel for these beginning ships, like the Wend, and I think they put in a few other ones. They use a fuel that you can actually refine from ice. So ice comes from a lot of the normal asteroids that you can mine out and get to. But there's stuff called I forget exactly what it's called, but there's higher grade fuel that you need for bigger ships, right? So for your destroyers, for your battle cruisers, your crew, all those ships, they take a different type of fuel, and those you can only find from something called rifts, and it's like mining crude oil. It's actually called crude that you mine from these things. And that's what you have to refine to. So basically, whereas the other game was, how ice mining was prevalent and just mining, you'd go where the resources are. Same thing here. But in here, not only are you building your station, and you can, as a solo player, build like refineries, shipyards, all that kind of stuff yourself, or you can have your alliance group do it, and then you just be a line pilot, getting ships, killing people, exploring, that sort of thing. But you are also laying down your own gate network as well. So you don't have to be relying on specific maps for gate camps. You can actually build your own travel lanes to wherever you want to go and wherever you want to export to. And in doing so, you can also disrupt enemies' supply lines by taking out their gates as well. It's just very slow going currently right now in this tutorial. Like I said, I think they did not spawn what I needed them to spawn in this system, which I kind of need. Done with this frozen corpse. Sorry, so another player was here at one point and he died. Oh, that's the guy I killed. Oh, never mind. So fun. Who else is shooting at me? Back in. Target him. Orbit. Attack him. Go back to regular view. as I play more and more on this build, I'll have a lot more information. I'll be able to answer a lot more questions. Like I said, on the previous builds, the previous cycles they had for this game, a lot of stuff has changed. In fact, on the previous build, I was able to get into a faster, bigger ship and go PvP within, I just say, 30 minutes of starting the game. This one, this is their tutorial, right? Their new player experience. They didn't have that on the previous cycles. They were basically like, here's a ship, there's the universe, go have fun. You know, there was no player experience, there was no tutorial. It was, they threw you in the deep end of the pool, and that was it. That's what you had to figure out what to do. So now you kind of, on this one, you have to, from what I gather from what I was told earlier, is you have to kind of work through the tutorial. So they'll give you a better ship and you'll be able to jump, and then you'll be able to go on and play like the game was intended when it was before. So we are going to just kill all these things because we need the carbonaceous ore so we can refine this down. Let's go to tactical to see how close everyone is. All right, 23. All right, we'll go to this person. Target them. So we'll target that person next. I don't know how many targets I can hold in this beginning ship. I have to burn a little bit closer. I can zoom out. I can show you guys the map and the expansionness of the map itself. This is the map, right? This is how huge the map is. And all these points, every single one of these is a system. Every single one of them. So I'm hoping I can get to a little bit better area, show you guys a little bit more of the game. Because I'd rather build some coil guns instead of using this mining laser to kill people. I'm hoping that there's a way I can disable. Yes, just like Eve. Just like Eve. If they find you, they can come in and kill you. It is exactly like that. Oh, and it looks like I have standings with road droids now, too. Well, I'm killing them all anyway. I don't know how we can fix that relation down the road. That's where I guess the blockchain will come in, because things actually get reported to the chain. So you are able. Is the map of New Eden of the far future? I don't know. They haven't really told us if the war side of this, whether it is New Eden. As far as I know, this is not New Eden. This isn't the future. I think this is just kind of like how Eve Echoes was, like a parallel universe. I think this is just another universe somewhere else. I know this is what is called a dying universe, and that's why everything is decaying. There are massive monoliths and mega structures and stuff like that have been left for eons that are decaying away. And it's basically like I guess, space apocalypse. I think we killed everything here. Oh. A little bit faster here. It aims to be more solo focused. Look at please. No, there's no. All the ships, the AIs are just NPCs. All the other ships from other entities are actually players. So in previous builds, we have done fleet fights. We've taken on some. There's a massive ship. Looks like a death. Not death. What are those called? Star Destroyer from Star Wars. It kind of looks like that. Mixed between that and a centipede. It's called a Moon Eater. And that was an insane kind of fight. But no, there's other entities here that you can have wars, you can fight. We mixed it up with Rooks and Kings, a war, a few other people. But yeah, there's plenty of PvP in this as well. And eventually, let's see, can you find stuff on the map? Yeah, there are like reporting things where it reports on the chain. I don't know exactly how it works. There's people in the tribe or the corp that I'm with that understand it a lot better than I can. It can describe it a lot better than I can. And I'm going to be doing some videos with them so they can go through it and talk about what's on chain, what's not on chain. Oh, it's just like Eve, right? I mean, if you're a solo player, it's a little bit rough on solo player. But here's the thing too. There are things in here. Why am I not? Oh, am I getting shot? Oh, I'm almost dead. I didn't even realize I was almost dead. Look at that. Let's run this whole charger here and get us back some. There we go. It's just like Eve. Like say you have your POS or something like that, and then a corp comes in and tries to push you out. You could do the same thing. You could you call in reinforcements and everyone. I was on Discord earlier on comms, and some guy was getting attacked, and 3 other ships were in the area. They rallied and came and saved him. So it's basically the same playstyle as Eve. I mean, if you want to go in it as solo, you can do that. Now you can build. There are smart things in here as well, like I said, gates. I talked about gates, where you can set permissions on these gates, where you're like only X amount of person, or you can set them as toll booths too, right? You have to pay this smart to use the Stargate, but you can also deploy smart turrets, so you can protect your stuff automatically without you even being there, and setting up these turrets that will automatically fire on anyone that you choose. So in other words, if they're not, say they're a neutral standing to you, they'll get shot on sight. Like I said, this isn't really I know a couple people have said, is this Eve 2.0? It's not really 2.0. It's just a different take on Eve, using the same engine. It's completely different ships and everything else. Yeah, I know it's not exactly. I get that. I get that. It's just a different version of it, I guess. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like Eve building it from the ground up, right? But having to consider fuel and everything else for ships, right? I don't even know if I have any more fuel. Oh, there we go. We did have some more fuel. God, this ship is slow. Yes. Death, survival, and forged in fire. Yes. And yes, you can still collect corpses in this game. So that's the very essence of Eve, right? When we refine this down, get what we get. That's okay. All right, we'll take all that. Where's that other one? Go to that one, take whatever in that one. I am not liking the fact that I can't zoom out far. Like I keep wanting to zoom out very far, and it takes me to the tactical mode, and I don't like that. I wish I could zoom out a little bit farther and not having to go to the computer generated tactical mode. All right, got that one. And I think there was one more, right? There's one more wreck right there. Yeah, it's our first kill of the game. We're going to have to go back and get his corpse, I think. It's only fitting, right? You keep what you kill. So how's everyone been doing? Like I know I haven't checked in with a lot of people. How is everything going in Eve Echoes? I mean, I try to keep my ear to the ground, but I've been taking a break for the last few months. And I won't be coming back to Eve Echoes. But you know, I still care about everyone in the community. Come on. Let me get that corpse. We'll find this stuff down. Hopefully we can make our fuel. We can bring up the, you know what, let me bring up the, let's see, bring up the market. See if we can see some of the other ships that are here. So these are some of the other ships that they have in the game. Half the warmer. Some of the okay, so they changed the names on some of these. That was a hauling ship. The MCF. That is, I think that's a newer ship. This was a fun ship. This was a destroyer. Yes, yeah. They changed the names on a lot of these ships, but this ship was fun to fly. Let's see. I think, yeah, here it is. Destroyer. This one had, let's see, fitting. Okay, so this one had 3 hard points, 3 hard slots, 4 mediums, 3 lows. That's the other thing too. When you're building the ships, you actually have to, you know, build the engine to put the engine in. Did I get the corpse? Yes, I got the corpse. Okay. So let's fly to the refinery that I built earlier. If you guys want, I could take that down and rebuild it, show you guys. Warp within. Yeah, no. So guys, things have changed a lot. Like I said, even from the previous cycle, I played a little bit of. I took the last cycle off because there was no new content in it. Everything was the same. They were just testing other mechanics. And then they give us this one. This is the brand new build, and everything's changed. Like the tactical view, the way you walk around the systems, everything is completely different. Refinery. Oh, someone else's corpse. Well, we are a corpse collector, so we will have to take his corpse. Did someone kill my refinery? Oh no, there's my refinery right there. Okay. Let's see, what do you have here? Small cutting laser, we have that. Or repair, we have that. Oh, I will take your fuel. Thank you. I'll take your lenses. Thank you. Embark. What is embark? What the hell is this thing? can be fitted to. Oh, is this his engine? Okay, that's his engine. Oh, let me bring up the fitting window. Let's see if I can still bring up the fitting window here. Contact suite, mail, blah, 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 blah. God, they changed the UI too, so it's completely different. All right, so this is our ship. This is our wind. This is the beginning ship you get. I see one hard point up top, so one high, three, was that three mediums? Oh, things have changed. I'm not sure how it is on EVE Online because I haven't played EVE Online in a while. Did they remove stations? No, stations are there. This is the new player experience. And if you played during the NDA, you remember it was just here's a ship, go explore and do what you want to do. Now they've actually built a tutorial into the game, so you have to kind of do the tutorial to get out of the area to do everything that you did previously. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just trying to get out of this area to go explore and do other things. I think we got his corpse. I don't think it's anything else. That's the engine. We don't need the carbonaceous materials. All right, let's go to my refinery, which is right there. We're going to interact with it. And as you can see, the portable refinery is even changed too, the way the window comes up. And it's a little bit annoying. Before, all you had to do before, right, was drag and drop what you needed into this. Now it is completely different. Like, and you could refine. There was no minimum. Well, there was a minimum, right? But now it's to make the fuel. It's annoying as fuck because I need 1,800 water ice to make the fuel to get out of this damn tutorial. So let's do. Do I have common ore? Yes, I have common ore. So let's refine that down. What does that give us? That's going to give us outcome. Let's see our outcome. Carbonation material silicate. We don't need that. Okay, we need ice. So let's go carbonaceous ore. Pretty sure that, yep, that's going to give us ice. We're going to do all of this. All right, 270. It's not going to give us enough. So we're still going to have to find more carbon out here. Okay, so that's going to process. So we can get out of this window now. All right, let's explore a little bit more. Let's see what else is in the system. See if we can find that carbon field somewhere. 7 objects here. Let's see. Shipyard wreckage, carbon field. Okay, I think that's where we just are. But maybe an asteroid has respawned because we need that to get the hell out of here. And again, this is the first day of the new build, so obviously there's going to be some bugs. Things might not respawn. And no, there is no asteroids here to mine out. So I don't know what the hell we're going to do. Honestly, I don't know what they want us to do here. There's 2 objects here with 2 objects. 3 objects here. Let's go back. 6 objects here. That's the star. What do we got? Installation wreckage. Okay. 2 objects here. Asteroid cluster. Okay. Maybe. So let's warp here. Maybe what we need is going to be there while we wait for our refinery to break down. Someone was here. Let's see, the corporate storage, refinery. Let's see. What do we got here? Common ore. attributes. Does common ore give us combination? No. Okay, so it doesn't give us what we need. We still need carbonaceous. What's this one? Common ore. Gadget. Who is Gadget? All right, chat. Should we kill this person? I'll let you guys decide. Actually, you know what? Let me just check something real quick. Because I need to find out if this person is in my group. They are. Okay, so I cannot kill that person. He's actually on comms. So let me just I'm just gonna type a message to him over here on Discord real quick. Oh yeah, no mercy. But unfortunately, he's with the group of people I play with, so I can't. I mean, I could. I would just. It's frowned upon, I guess. All right, so we need to find another. All right, so what's here? That's the star. We don't want to go to the star. Installation wreckage. I don't think there's going to be what we need there. 3 objects here. So you got the planet. All right, that's a point. So these are launch points. Obviously, there's nothing there. That's just a warpable, anchorable point. All right. Metal-rich cluster. Okay, we don't need the metal-rich cluster. That's another Lagrange point. There's nothing there. Nothing there. So, yeah, we are kind of in a bind, I guess. Until they decide to... Let's see. Yeah, these are the metal-rich. All right. So, let's go back to where we were. Stop that. No. Let me get out of this. All right. Hold on. There we go. All right. So that's the star. We don't want to go to the store. We will die. Convoy debris field. I don't think that's going to help us. Let's check out the debris wreckage. Screw it. Okay, so a lot of people. Okay, so I'm looking right now. So a lot of people are saying that what a lot of people are doing is self-destructing and starting in another universe. Oh wait, I don't know this person. Oh, this is where we were before. Okay, okay. So, all right. So I guess we're gonna do that. I guess we are just gonna blow ourselves up and spawn somewhere else, and we'll see what happens. I guess. Fuck it. Right? It's only a game. It's a tutorial. All right. We're gonna blow ourselves up here. Oh man, my lovely corpses. Oh, I'll just have to gain some more. So we're in a different area now. As you can see, this is very foggy, dark. I don't know. All right. Let's see, let's refuel. Let's see what's in our inventory. Okay, just the things we start off with. So we are a fresh ship in a new area. Derelict freighter. We're going to go there because we need to get the stuff from it. Load our crystal. So this is basically starting all over from scratch, except for I'm on the same point as I was in the tutorial, so we still have to make the fuel. So we're going to take all of this fuel as well. So we need that. We're going to kill this person. I think it's a drone. Yeah. There's no pilot, so we'll just kill them. Wreckage? No, there is no wreckage. Okay, so we will go over to this derelict freighter now. Get what's in that one. And then we will survey this area. So let's, like you said, all right, you know what? Let's do that. Let's scan the area. Let's go to our tactical or system view and see what's in this system. Oh, there's a lot more in this system. All right, so we are cooking with gas here. Okay, so there's 7 objects here. What do we got? Carbon field first. Okay. We are what we this yes. All right. So we're gonna warp here. And we're gonna set up shop. Well, I guess we could put things down in that area. So this Lagrange point here. Right, someone's already lived in this space. So we might have some fun here. You know this person? Malik Starfire. I do not know this person. So they are a free game. All right, so let's go. Let's find an area. Oh, Lagrange point that he's not at. Right. All right, so let's go to this Lagrange point here. It's close to where we want to be. Set up shop there. So there's nothing in this area here, so this is where we're going to build. All right, first things first, we need to build a refinery. And common ore. I do not have enough common ore. Okay, so we need to find some common ore first, right? Let's see here. We only have 30. Okay. Got plenty of fuel. All right, so let's go to that. What was it? System view. Okay, so we need to find some first. 2 objects here. What's in this? Carbon rock, carbon rock. Okay. Don't need the carbon right now because what we need is, let's see, 5 here. It's a moon, planet, another moon. Okay. 3 objects here. Which on these 2? Installation wreckage. No, we don't want that. Okay. Let's see. What else? What else? 4 objects over here. 2 objects. Okay, so it's a planet and a moon. What happened to... I thought we saw a bunch of other things here. All right, that's right, in this area here. Carbon field. And ferocious cluster. Let's go to there. Because I don't know what's in that cluster. I don't really remember off the top of my head. Well, the training here, I'll bring on the windows so you guys can see. It's certain steps. Like currently right now, it just wants me to, it basically takes you through the game, right? The first part of the tutorial was, familiarize yourself with your weapon, your cutting laser, your ship, finding things. Next was building a portable refinery, right? So, and then once you built that, it wants you to, let's see, it's a metal rich. We could take out one of these guys and see if they have any carbonaceous, because that's really what we need. We'll do that one as closest. Orbit him at 10. Oh, 7,500. 7,500. Not really doing any damage to this, am I? Let's target him as well. Oh, now I'm doing some damage. Okay. Let's get him with 1,000. There we go. Him at 500. Right, that's one dead. Get this guy now. Let's loot his corpse. Well, his ship. This is a fresh wipe, so we are in a new cycle. Noric, yes, you still need Founders Pass. They still do free weekends though. So there will be times to play for free. Currently, yes, I do have the Founders Pack to do this, but they changed everything. Now, see the metal, so they just have. So we might have to destroy ourselves again. We don't have enough carbonaceous to build what we need to build. There's no common ore in this system. All right, so that's what we're just gonna keep killing ourselves until we find what we need, guys. All right, yes, self-destruct. Nope, activating clone. Going to the new system now. So this arrow greater. Got 4. Okay, we got one there. Should be another one. All right, go to that one. We have that one while we check the system. Right, not a lot here, so we have 25. Still doesn't give us what we need. God. Insufficient. Okay, let's see here. All right. I'm gonna have to fuel up. See? All right, what do we got here? Okay, 9 objects here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, in this, we got 2 objects here. Installation wreckage. No, we don't want to go there. That is the sun, so we don't want to go there. 3 objects here, right? So point, planet, point. So that's not going to help us. 10 objects here. Okay, we got a moon. It's 5 objects. All right, we got 2 here. Ferrous clusters, that's metal rich. 2 here, carbon field. It's not going to give us what we need because we can't refine it until we have the common ore. 4 objects out here. What do we got here? Planet and a moon. That's not going to help us either. Right. We're going to self-destruct again. Find another system. I enjoy the game. The last couple of cycles, I enjoy the game. I'm still getting used to this, and I'm going to say I'm not having as much fun as I normally have with this game, only because I'm now I'm butting my head against the wall for this damn tutorial. All right, before we do anything, we're going to check the system. 28 objects. Okay. All right, let's check 5 objects here. Obviously, use 1, 2, 4 objects here. What do we got here? Various. Okay, and that one is right. Various cluster. Okay, so that's going to help us there. What's in this one? 2 objects. Planet 1 and a range point. All right, what's in this one? 2 objects. Installation wreckage. Nope. Metal rich. Nope. It's over here. Oh. Swing that around a little bit. Oh. It's out here. Okay. So far, I am not having fun. Okay, 3 objects. 1, 2, and 3. There's nothing we could do with these points. Right, because you warp to them, they're just warp points, right? There's nothing there for you to actually do anything with. These are all metal rich. There's nothing I can do. I need common ore. Oh yeah. Thank you for watching the EU news. I'm planning on doing the same here with this game as this progresses. Murky field. Well, that's new. I don't think that's going to give us what we need, though. I think the murkies are actually for specific things, which are like a level 2. It's like an alloy. I forget exactly what it's used for, but you used to build other ships. All right, let's go to the. Oh, let's refuel. Synthetic. This view. What do we have in this area? Just the 10 that we need there. This one. Let's see. This gives it to us. $22, $25, $28. I can't build anything. This is what we need to build. We need to build this. And we need 50 common ore. Mills, global storage, we don't need that. I guess we can try and kill that guy again, see if that... I don't think that drone's going to give us anything, though. It didn't give us anything last time, so let's try going to the installation wreckage. Maybe I can find some there. It's the metal rich. What's in here? Installation wreckage. Okay, let's go there and see what we can find there, at least. Maybe they'll get us out of the area that we're in. Let's see. I guess we're gonna go down and check that. See what's down there. This looks like a body. There's burners on. Snow ship. We are also overheating now. Well, where the heat's we're closer to the sun, so the heat is now playing a factor into it. Now down the road, they did say that they're going to do like shading, so other dynamics that they're going to add. So if you want to cool off, you can go on the other, sit in the shade of an asteroid or a planet. They also have modules that you can expend heat from your ship. Maybe we can find one here. It's just frustrating. I feel like I'm making no headway right now. And I'm saying the last build was more fun. If I can get out of the tutorial area, I'll probably have a lot more fun. But I'm not enjoying myself right now. And there's nothing there. Of course, there's nothing there. It's okay. Oh, well, at least there's another player here. We can kill them. That'll alleviate some of my boredom. What do you think, guys? I think yes. I think that's what we're going to do. I mean, there's definitely one way of getting what we need, scavenging it from the other players. I just got to salvage material. Let's go to system view. I'll just warp to this planet. I mean, I got to find my fun somehow, right? Whether that be shooting other players while stucking in this hell that is the tutorial. All right, so where are we at? We're at this planet. You don't even see the planet here. Yeah, I definitely had a lot more fun on the last build. All right, convoy debris. All right, let's go there. I don't think there's anything here because I don't like this whole Lagrange point thing. Like 2 objects right next to the objects installation wreckage. 3 objects here. That. So it's metal rich. We don't need metal rich. I guess it's going to be the death spiral of just self-destructing until we find a place that gives us what we need. This is insane. It's really. I just have to laugh about this because this is just silly at this point. I'm gonna have to comment this on the main on Discord too. This is just. Darrow Crater. Let's see. Because whenever we're spawning in, we're always spawning in a Darrow Crater. Right? We got that ship there. All right, we got this one that's right next to us. Okay, so I just got told by CCP Jotun that there is a bug in the respawn despawn system currently. They are working on it. So it's that's why we're butting our heads against the wall, is because the system is completely bugged out. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of surf around and we're just gonna find people and kill them. That's I think that's our fun. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna hunt people. We're gonna find we're gonna look around. We're gonna see if we find anybody in the system, and then we're gonna kill them. That's what we're gonna do. I mean, obviously it's first day news cycle, so everyone's having issues with it. Let's get out of this view. Ah, what happened? Game crashed. All right, here we go. Back to this view. All right, apparently CCP wants me to link the stream. Give me a second here. Move this over here. All right. All right. So let's find someone to kill. Let's go to the system view. All right. What do we got in this system? All right. We got a lot of this is a okay. So we got a lot of stuff in this system, guys. Mangled convoy. We haven't tried seeing that yet. But let's see. What do we got in this system? Carbon field, destroyed shipyard, ferries cluster. Oh, we actually might find what we need in this system, actually. Shipyard archive. So there's a lot of things to explore, actually, in this one. Let's see what's here. 2 objects. Asteroid cluster. That might be common ore. All right. We actually might have found the system that we need. So we might actually be able to progress through the torture of the tutorial. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, that is a lot of ships. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. Common ore. All right, we have actually found what we need. We can actually build a refinery. Finally, after so many deaths. But at least we killed a bunch of people too. So that's the plus side, right? All right. So let's mine this up. We can build a refinery. We can find there's carbon actually in this system, so we'll actually be able to get ice as well. So we should be able to progress. Load up here. We definitely have enough to make the refinery, which is good. We're going to find a point in this system where we're just going to set up shop. We are here. All right, let's go to this one. It's the closest point, 800, right? 841. That's the closest. Let's see, what's 3 objects over here? 853. 2 objects there, which is covered. Let's build here because it's a good point between both spots, what we need. So we'll just set up everything that we need at that branch point there. All right, so let's go into the building menu. I know we tried doing this about 20 minutes ago or 30 minutes ago. I forget how long it was. All right, so we can actually build it now. So we're going to have to build our refinery. Ooh, can't see it. There it is. All right, we're building there. There was a bug this morning where you would build these things, right? Where'd it go? See, I don't like the fact that you can't see. This whole new UI system is kind of buggy, right? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. 7 km away. All right, it's building. Do a backflip. And if I did a backflip in here, dude, I would hit my head on the roof. All right, so we got the printer. Do we still have enough to actually build the storage? We do. Okay, cool. All right, so let's stop here. We are going to build a portable storage unit next to it. Do we have enough? Costs? Portable? No, we don't have the printer. Storage. 60, yes. Okay. We want to build that. Okay, so we are going to move this one right here, right next to it, right? All right, and we are building that now. Now, I shouldn't have to anchor these down. I should just be able to interact with them. Yep, because they're already self-anchored. It's not like a Stargate where you have to do that. Hey, Kevin, what's happening, bro? I haven't seen you in a while. You came in at the point where we actually found the system where we have everything we need. We were searching forever. So to alleviate our boredom, we were just killing people, which, is always a fun pastime. Okay. So yeah, we can salvage these, which is probably at one point we're gonna need in this tutorial. So we'll just hold on to it. We'll put everything that we don't need right now into the portable storage unit, which is already over here, which we should be able to access because I'm within 2 km. Yep, I don't mind covering it. We haven't had a big, there hasn't been a lot of people in here. It's the basics. What I've been saying over and over again is that this new build with the new content, they have changed everything, right? So everything has changed now in this version. You used to be able to navigate was a lot easier, right? You would press U or I think it was U or W, I think it was W, and it would bounce between objects in your local space, such as PvE sites, mining, asteroid fields, that sort of thing. So you'd be able to warp right to them. And, stargates, that sort of thing. Now, they have something called the tactical menu, which is good, right? We have our one camera here, which is our main camera. If you zoom out, it automatically goes to your tactical menu, which is good for fighting and stuff like that. But then there's a system menu, right? And you bring that up, and it brings the system up this way. And this is how you have to get around. I find it a little bit more cumbersome than the last system because you just hit one button, find it, and shoot off. Yes. Well, no, we're not. No, we're not mining. We killed. Ask the guys. We killed a few people, Bradrick. We are still. I am still PvP centric, but unfortunately, you have to do all this to get to there. There's other people in the tribe, which are corporations, that are already in the space that they're at. That's why I kind of have some areas blocked off so you guys can't see the system I'm in. But this is how you warp around, right? And I'll bring up the map so you can see exactly how expansive everything is. Let's see, Bradrick, you are a PvP killer, so you're gonna like this point first. Everything in this game is line of sight. So if you're shooting somebody, right, you actually have to have line of sight on them. Say you go to an asteroid field, right? You warp into an asteroid field or a PvE site. If they are behind a structure or behind an asteroid, you will physically not see them on the screen. If you go to your tactical menu, you will not see them on the tactical menu, right? Until they break that and you see them. That also means for shooting. So if you're in a dogfight with someone, you can actually duck behind an asteroid and they can't shoot you because everything that they're hitting, they're strafing the asteroid. Now, this also works in dogfights as well in fleet fights. So if you are with your fleet and you guys are doing a maneuver where you are coming up behind somebody and someone kind of in your fleet goes right in front of you, well, you're now shooting your fleet mate instead of the actual target. So line of sight is huge in this game now. They have also added the fuel feature. So that's the survival portion of the game. You need fuel to survive to get your ship. Once you go to zero fuel, you cannot warp anywhere. Some of the starter ships, like the one I'm in, which is the Wind, which is, I'll bring it up in the fitting menu. It's a Alt F. This is the Wind. It's a beginning ship. You got one high slot and you got 3 mediums. Right now I'm equipped with a mining laser, and mining lasers actually are weapons. You can actually mine the hull of your enemy ships. So miners can attack back. They do some massive damage too, but you have to be like right up against them for the mining laser to hit. In this game also is you have to have an engine. You actually have to build it and fit it into your ship. Some of the beginning ships, as I was saying, take a certain type of fuel. Other ships, more advanced ships, like some destroyers, cruisers, they're called different. They're like frigates, like battleships, that sort of thing. They all take a different type of fuel, which you have to mine from something called a rift. So there is a huge market for crude oil. It's basically crude oil. Yes, a lot of the things that you have from EO will traverse over to this. Such as like traversal speeds, that sort of thing. However, unlike EO, when you go to 0, right, you will, you know how you kind of stop like on a dime a little bit? Here, physics are applying, so you aren't exactly going to stop. You're still going to coast a bit with everything else. Let's go to that. Hold on a second. Let me move this stuff from that storage. Let's see. We don't need this right now. We're going to keep the fuel on hand because we need fuel to survive. We will get rid of these because I don't need them. I can just transfer them over. And we're going to go mine some carbon because we need that to refine into ice to make the fuel. So that's the simple fuel that we need to power this ship so we can get further in this tutorial and get out of this hellscape. Right. So we need to go to tactical view. Oh, sorry, system view. Oh, right. I was going to show you the map. So as you can see, this is the system that I'm in currently, right? 6 objects here. These are warp points. It's a little bit more cumbersome to kind of fly around and get spaces where you need to go. The map itself, I'm just kind of, this is the map. Each one of these dots, each one of these is a system. There is about 100,000 different systems, which all can be explored, mined, other things in here. You're building everything from the ground up. So your corporation is still going to build your keeps and everything else. But there's no currently, well, in the last build there were, but basically the Stargates, you build them. Your corp, your alliance will build these Stargates and the network that you use to traverse everywhere. And they also have to be fueled. You can make smart objects, such as turrets. So you can build a smart gate. You can set it for permissions, not just permissions such as, if they're friendly with the corporation, they can get through. You can set it as like a toll plaza. You can say, if you want to use this, you have to pay X amount of lux, which is basically, the Eve money in this game. My brain's shot right now. I can't remember the Eve money. Not Plex, but ISK. Lux is ISK in this game. So you can set it for that way. You can set it so that, hey, to use this Stargate, you need the corpse of Daemonxel in your hull. You can program it to do that. You can make smart turrets, and you can have them and deploy them at your base, deploy them anywhere you want, and have them fitted. So with permissions such as, shoot anyone on sight, shoot anyone not on my friendly list. The programming is completely out there. Now, I'm not anywhere close to as smart as the people that I know that know the blockchain. And the blockchain is really not that much in here. So it's not really like, crypto bros and shit like that. It's more of information gathering and just using the technology to code everything and join everything together. But on future videos, I'm going to have some guys that know this stuff more than I do, and they're going to explain that in the video as well. So we can ask questions and stuff like that. So let's actually go back to the system view here. Let's get to where we want. We were, I think, this one, right? I don't know. We need, what is in this? 2 objects. What are these 2 objects? These are shipyards. We don't need the shipyards. I don't think this is a mangled convoy. That's probably going to kill us if we go there. Where is the one we wanted? That's the sun. We need the carbon. That's the installation of wreckage. I think it's over here. Pretty sure it's over here in one of these clusters. Let's see. It's the 2. There's the mangled convoy. Whoop. Go back out. There's this one. Is the 4 in there? Carbon field. Okay, that's where we want to go. That's what we need to mine out. You can have smart objects. You can, in the game itself. Oh yeah, the line of sight is actually really fun. I have lit up corp mates because it got in front of me, and I didn't realize at the time. But there's a lot of possibilities, and they're going to leave this open source, so a lot of people can build what they want and just basically build on top of what they have. They're both the same engines, the carbon engine. So someone else is here. Cargo container. Maybe someone left something for somebody? I don't see the asteroid that we need. Oh, wait. All right, so the asteroid's been mined out, looks like. Maybe in these? No, these are the objects. Oh, we will take the water ice because we need that. So, what are these two objects? These are the refineries. So this probably person beat the tutorial and left. But let's go further out. So, what do we got here? Carbon field. Well, we can't really. There's nothing there at the carbon field. Archive. That was the mangled. Let's go a little further out. What's over here? 3 objects over here. All right, there's carbon field there. Okay, so we're going to go there. And if we find somebody over there, we are going to kill them too. Let's see if I know this pilot at all. Eyes on him. Don't think I know him. I don't think he's part of my tribe, which means he's fair game to kill. Alright, no ships, but we do have carbonaceous, and that is what we need. So finally, we'll be able to get the hell out of this tutorial and actually go do some things that we need to do in the game. Also, Bradrick, another feature is they just added with this feature is the heat gauge. And by heat gauge means if you get too close to the sun, you will fry your ship. You will cook, just like actual thermodynamics. They've actually made modules in the game where you can vent heat from your ship. As you can see, we're heating up right now because we're close to we are, not against the sun, but we are pretty close to it. So our heat gauge is rising. I wonder if we can access their storage. Let's do that. Let's try and see if we can access. We can access their storage. Oh. All right. Well, we're just going to steal from this pilot then. Oh, I can see what they have, but I can't take it. Okay. All right. That's a different change from before. No worries. We're going to build our own. We're going to get out of here. I don't think, as far as I know, there are no skills in the game and no skills being added to the game. At least in any previous builds, there is no skills to need to learn or anything like that. So it's all going to be, yes, realistic environment effects and pilot skill itself. In other words, your actual player skill. So it's going to be mostly relying on the build of your ship, more so than what. Oh shit! I'm being fired. Okay, hold on. Gene, we're getting lit up. Okay, shit, we're gonna die, and we died. God, I was not paying attention. All right. He was more advanced because he was actually shooting not just with a laser. He had guns. He was, yeah. All right, shit. So now we are in a new system. We were in the system that had everything. Now we are back into the hellscape. Oh, crap. So now we got to see if this system has got what we need because now we're in a different system. That's going to suck. I'm sorry. I gotta laugh. I'm sorry. It's just been crazy. And there's a known bug currently in the game, and that's wrecked. Exactly. I got my ass kicked. Let's see. Let's see. Let's take a look. Yep, here. Yep, Gene's Darwin kicked my ass. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. 3 objects here. Let's see. Installation wreckage is not going to help us. 4 objects here. Okay, so far I'm not seeing what we need in this system either. So it looks like we're doing what we normally do. We are going to self-destruct and get to another system that will have what we need. The bug currently in the game right now, because this is the first day, is a lot of these fields are not respawning. Let me just turn off this fan because it's getting chilly. So things aren't respawning, so a lot of people are stuck in the systems that they are spawning in. So you have to keep killing yourself to find the system that you need, the things that you need. Let's see, what's in this system? All right, so we got 3 objects here. Planet, that's not going to help us. All right, what's in this one? 2 objects. What 2 objects you got? Metal rich is not going to help us. 5 objects here. 2 objects. What are these 2 objects? Installation wreckage, not going to help. 3 objects. Metal rich, we saw that one already. This one up here. Murky, that is an advanced money. So the planet into your grunge points is not going to. Down here, 2 objects here. It's another murky. It's over here. 3 planets. So yeah. Oh, 3 objects out here, which is just the bronze points and a planet, and over here, 6 objects, 4 objects, 2. Various. Okay, so this system is not going to have the common ore that we need either. So again, into the hellscape. All right. All right, there's the derelicts, which are in every time you respawn. Let's check this system out. All right. All right. So nothing that we need here. 5 objects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not what we need. All right. What fields we got here? Okay. So let me show you guys this at least. Okay. So we'll go here and we'll check this out. This is what I was talking about. You need the rifts for fuel, right? And you need special mining lenses to get it. It's a pain in the ass. But we can go there and at least show you what the rift looks like. What's a refuel? Because obviously we can't warp there because I have no fuel. All right. Let's bring that up again. Where's that? Wasn't it? Shit. Now I gotta find it again. 5. Nope. 2. Nope. Okay. 3. 2. Metal rich. Nope. 11. 3. 2. Unremarkable asteroid. Oh, the moon eater might be there. Okay, let's go there first, and then I'll show you what the rift looks like. Ruined bombardment cannon. All right, so there's some sites here to see, but I want to show you guys what the rifts look like. Oh no, all new ships. And in fact, in this build, they even added newer ships too. So what do we got here? Commodore. Oh, wait, shit. This is what we need, Commodore. This portable refinery. So someone is here. Let's go to Tactile. See if I see a ship. I do not see a ship here. All right, so someone was in this system before. All right, we're going further out. Let me see if I can find that rift so I can show you guys those rifts. Nope, nope. I just gotta find it here. There it is. Okay, Rift. All right, so we will warp to the Rift. I can show you the ships through the market window. So they have different makes and stuff like that. Like the Wind is what we're in now, Synod. So these are Enclave ships. Okay, so these are the ships right here. This is a hauler, combat vessel. I can bring up all the traits and everything of them as well. What do we got here? Let me show you the Rift. Oh, we're lagging out. Okay, so that's the Young Fisher. That's the Rift. So these are this is what you would mine out, and you would get crude from this to refine and power up your other ships, your bigger ships. But we'll sit here for a minute, and I'll show you the other ships. I'll bring them up right now. What's in the game? All right, so we'll start off with a half. All right, this is a frigate, right? Yeah, this is a frigate. So the classes are actually different in this game too, right? They actually use the actual Navy classes, unlike EO, so that it's a little bit different than what it is. So this one right here is 2 high slots, 2 medium, 3 low, obviously 1 engine slot. Let's see, attributes right here. There's no real, as far as I know, they haven't added bonuses to a lot of the ships yet. Also, thing to take into consideration, any ship you get in, no ship will have shield or armor until you actually put the module on. So you are flying home. There is no base armor, no base shield whatsoever. You will actually, that's why the fitting comes in clutch for this. Let me mute this real quick. I got a phone call, guys. God damn it. I'm talking this whole time. I didn't realize. This is a brand new mic, guys. I am so sorry. I didn't realize I was muted the entire damn time. God. Well, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I'm an idiot. What can I say? Anyway, as I was saying, we're checking this out. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen. We're gonna see we're not getting attacked, so we're not drawing any aggro from these. Probably because of the tutorial range, but maybe there's something in there that we can use to get us out of this damn tutorial. If you guys tell me, what was the last thing you guys heard me talk about? Was it about the ships? I know we were talking about the ships before. I don't know. Remember if that was before my phone call or not. But let me just reiterate the ships themselves. All the ships you get in, no matter what, will just have hull. No ship will have any shield. No ship will have any armor until you actually put the module in, right? Like plates or shield generator. Other than that, you will not have that. Your mids are going to be for your points, your webs, your shield rechargers, your armor repairers. Your lows are going to consist of basically your propulsion as well as your hard points such as plates, shield generator. So I know it's a little bit. I think it's a little bit different than EO. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played EO. I know I'm not winning EVAC Frontier yet. Ironsides. I am getting not getting my ass handed to me. More of just like there's a bug currently right now, so none of the asteroids that you need to mine to finish the tutorial are respawning. So we've basically been in a hellscape of just killing ourselves, checking the system to see if it has the asteroids that we need. Because right now we need common ore to build a refinery, and we need carbon or carbonaceous ore to refine the water to build fuel, to make the D1 fuel. So it's just fossilized. Okay, so there's nothing really there. Okay. So this system itself, we've checked the system fully. There's nothing in it. We're going to basically do what we did before, and we're going to kill ourselves again. And hopefully the next system will have what we need. There was a system that we had that had everything that we needed, but unfortunately we what was I going to say? We got our ass kicked. We got killed by another pilot who was further progressed than we were. First things first, we check the system. There's a lot of things in this system. Okay. 35 objects. Okay, so this might be a system where we have everything we need. All right, that's a metal rich. It's a planet. 3 objects here. It's a planet. It's not what we need. 2 objects here. What are these ones? Natural. Okay, so that's going to have the natural will have the common, I think, and the carbonaceous. So, and this one's going to have installation wreckage. This one's going to have asteroid cluster. Okay, so we have what we need in the system, which also probably tells me there's going to be someone else in the system. So we have to have our guard up. All right, there's a derelict freighter there. There's that one there. We're going to take what we need from this one. Go over to that one over there. Take what we need from that one, where I can find it again. Excuse me. There it is. Make our way over there. We're going to refuel. Install our laser. Ironsides, which group are you flying with in Frontier? Because Reap is always recruiting. Just saying. All right. So let's go to system view again. Not that one, or was it? Natural asteroid. Okay, so we're going to go here, which is just top, skip, and jump away from where we got to go. It's mine. It's this. I mean, obviously they're going to have issues with the tutorial because it's brand new. I'm not sure if you played the previous builds, but in the previous build, they were basically just, here's a universe, go have fun, do what you do. You know what I mean? There was no tutorial. There was no new player experience. All right, so this is where we're going to build our stuff. Come in. We are here. Oh, no, come back here. Where we are. There, clear. That's where we want to go. And warp to that one. Yeah, if you see someone, we're going to shoot them. Plenty of common ore here. Good. Not seeing any other players. Obviously, we're going to shoot them if we see them, but I got to pay attention. Last time I wasn't paying attention, and we got wiped out. So we're going to load up. We're going to build our printer, or not printer. We're going to build our refinery. We're going to build our portable storage so we can get more. All right. Let's go back to that Lagrange point, which was super close. Right there. Yeah, so Ironsides, what I found out is... Okay, so you were since phase 4. What I find is, if you keep self-destructing yourself, eventually you'll find a system where it has what you need. Build menu. All right, let's build our refinery. Let's also build a portable storage. Get out of the build menu. Food carbonaceous. It's not better, it's different. It's more survival than Ivanhoe. It takes a little bit more getting into. Especially if you're going to be solo, because there's nothing in this. It's basically the way the system is The universe that you're in and this game is a decaying, dying universe. So there's nothing established. There's no stargates. There's stations that are left, but you can't. With this new build, you can't build in stations. You can only build in space. So you have to anchor down printers to build. So if you like the whole building aspect, or survival aspect, because in this version you need fuel to survive. Once you run out of fuel, you can't warp no more. You can't jump. You can't do anything. So fuel is basically the lifeblood of this game. But if you're with a group, you'll end up getting your infrastructure set up. You'll be able to get a gate network up, and once you guys get that up, everything runs smooth like butter. All right, so let's put in the stuff that we don't need. Just gonna move all of this. Only thing we're gonna keep is our fuel. And our mining laser. And the mining lasers, those who just joined, who haven't played this, they're actually weapons as well, so you can use them to shoot and kill other players. So we got that stuff in there. So let's go mine what we need. All right, so no. Right in here. Let's see what we got here. 2 objects. No, that's a point. That's a point in a planet. That's not what we want. Let's go over here. One of these is not like the other. Asteroid cluster. I think that's what we need. I think the asteroid. What we really need is we need carbonaceous. So a carbon field is the best bet. Five objects out here. Various. That's not going to help us. That's metal. It's not there. What's out here? 3 objects here. 2 objects here. Metal rich. Okay. 3 objects here, which is a planet. 3 objects here. Metal rich. It's not going to help us. It's a planet and a moon. That's not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for. Let's go back to the center. Okay, so in the center, we had installation wreckage. We had asteroid cluster. So far, I think we checked this one already. It's a planet. Did we check this one? 3 objects here. It's a planet. Crap. Unremarkable asteroid. That's where we're going to go. That might be the carbonaceous. We might have to go to the sun too. I mean, that's not this. No, not the sun, but it's a big system. That's metal rich. Okay. Oh yeah, you can take your time, not be rushed. Yeah, I mean it's and everything is just in the beginning. And like I said, there's going to be wipes because this is all still alpha. Deep core common. Okay, that's going to give us the carbonaceous, I think, that we need, or that's going to give us at least ice. If I remember correctly, let's see. No, it gives us carbonation materials, sulfides. Okay, so we don't. That's not what we need. Okay, and there's a cargo container. Let's see what's in the cargo container. Someone was here. Nope, wrong one. Wrong button. Yeah, see, that's deep core common. It's not going to give us what we need. Yes. Okay, so we need to look at the map again. Let's go to that asteroid field. What's this one? No. This one. No, I think it's over here, right? Let's go to industrial cluster. That's common ore. I think that's going to be common ore as well. Okay. So this is not what we need. And as long as we ignore them, they will ignore us. Oh, God. We're going to be in the same situation we were before, where we don't have what we need. That's metal rich. We don't need the metal rich. What did I do? I just did something. Stop. All right. I think we checked these ones out here as well, right? Yep. 4 objects, 2 objects. Planet and moon. So this system, basically what these are anchor points to put large objects down. So some of these systems will have a large Lagrange point, so you can put down like a large printer, like you put down like a large structure, build your own station, that sort of thing. Yeah, I think we're stuck again. I think we're gonna have to find yet another. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to self-destruct again. Because what we need a system that's got carbonaceous, and we need a system that's got common. Just those two. Those are the only two things that we need. Because we need to make ice. We need 1,800 ice for this step in the tutorial. Right. Starting from scratch again. Checking to see if we have what we need. Yeah, it's only founder access right now because it's a brand new build. They will be doing some free weekends in the future. They haven't stated when though. So that's metal rich. These are planets. Planets. 6 objects here, 2 objects here. Installation wreckage. And this is going to be self-destruct system again. All right, let's check this one now. It is. It's a trap. Oh, you know, I should. I did. I forgot to do that. I should put my referral code in there. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Where is it? Login. Okay. Trying to find it here. Where is it? Account page? There it is. Okay. Do this here. Okay. Or all right, referral. My referral for the game is now in. The link is in there. I'll actually put the code in there as well, because you just want to put the code in. There you go. All right, let's bring this back. All right, let's go back to seeing the system here. See if it has what we need. Rocky. I don't know what's in a rocky asteroid. You know, let's go check it out. Oh wait, shit, no. We have no fuel. Okay. All right, I'm jumping ahead of the gun here. Okay, so we know we have a rocky. What else we got here? That's planets. What do we got here? Planet. 6 objects here. 2 objects, moon and planet. 5 objects here. 2 objects. Okay, that's what we need. That's a rift. Okay. And okay, so that's crude there, which we can't mine because we don't have the correct stuff to do. Carbon to free. That's what we need. All right, I think this might be the one, guys. Maybe. Of course, probably mined out metal rich. This would be the installation wreckage. Yep. 6 objects over here, which is a planet cluster F. 2 objects here. Uncommon silo block. Okay. Unmoored. So that's a lootable, I think. We got some space out here. Okay. So let's F1. Let's get what we need from here. Let's approach. Loot. Should be one down here as well. We're going to loot that. Take that stuff. All right. Loot this one. All right, we did all that. Stack it. Let's go to that Rocky and see what's in the Rocky. Again, because if that's not common ore, we're kind of screwed. So, all right. Watch your fingers. There we go. Because we have a carbon field, and if this has got common, God damn it. Again, like I said, you have to have fuel, otherwise you are dead in the water. So, let's try this again. We're fueled. We're on our way. I took the UI away, so you can see the game is nice. I mean, it's a lot darker and like I think it's creepier than your typical Eve Online. Let's see what we got here. Rocky asteroid field. Let's see ships here. If it's common, we will. Deep core metallic. If I remember correctly, that also gives us ice. Oh, they changed it. Okay, so it no longer gives you ice either now. 3 precious. It used to give ice. Okay. So that is not going to help us. All right. So let's go further out. Here's our moons. Okay. 3 objects here, which are more planets and moons. 2 objects. Unmoored silo block. We'll check that out in a little bit. Okay, it's a cluster. So the same thing I clicked before. That's metal rich. 5 objects. All right, that's not it. Okay, this one. Installation, right? Nope, metal rich. I clicked that one already. This one. Ruined bombardment cannon. Okay. We saw the carbon here before. I just don't remember where. 6 more planets, clusters, so annoying. 3 objects out here, which is not what we need. Oh, if you could, it would be nice if you could scale the menu over, which you can't do. See, this is we have carbon now, right? The carbon degree field. It's just going to have carbonaceous, but it's not going to have the common ore, which we need to build our refinery. Because so we're still in the same situation. Now we have the carbon, but we don't have. So we got to kill ourselves again. I don't even know what the grace is, to tell you the truth, Ironside. If you want to explain it to me, I don't know what it is. I log in and I play the game. I guess it's for rewards down the road or something. 10 objects out here, 3 objects. So they're all planets. You can't do shit. Yeah, I'm looking for the unremarkable, but there's none in this system now. We keep finding systems that have one or the other, but never the thing that we need, right? So I think I'm going to have to kill myself again. So many planets in this one. All right. All right, let's see what happens now. Hopefully we can find it before I plan on ending the stream this way. I'm probably going to end the stream in the next 20 minutes. Maybe with some food. All right, so before we do anything, we check the system. 5 objects, 2 objects. Various, that's not going to help us. Swing this around. 3 objects in the middle. One's going to be installation wreckage. Yep. It's very familiar with that at this point. We've done this so many times. All right, that's nothing there. Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of the new style. I will say that. All right, so there's nothing here. This is the only asteroid that is in this whole system is Farius. 4 objects, which are all planets. Okay, yeah. So again, checking the system. What do we got here? Okay. Rift. You would think for the tutorial, right? The starter systems that they put you in, that they drop you in, they would actually have the stuff that you would need. What is going on? Oh, I'm looking at a different reflection. Sorry. My eyes are starting to bug out. They would have the stuff that you would need to progress further in the game, right? That they would make sure that each system would at least have a common and a carbonaceous. You know, something fertilized outposts. Oh, that's gonna be insane. Unremarkable. Okay, unremarkable asteroid. We're good there. Okay. So convoy debris. So there's some cool stuff here. But we need to make sure that there's going to be carbonaceous as well. Otherwise, we are dead in the water again. No. I'm not warping anywhere. 2 objects. Metal rich. Check that already. This one is 2 objects. It's a planet. Out here in the boonies. It's a planet. 4 objects out this way. 2 objects. Planet and moon. Come on, man. Give me something. Mangled convoy. Unmoored silo block. Rocky asteroid field. Rocky that was the deep core, right? Because we went through there, I think the last one that was deep core. Pretty sure that was deep core. 4 objects. I think we checked this one already. Shipyard ruins. Yeah, we might be able to find some stuff. I don't know, maybe the common ore stuff that we need. Okay, that's gonna be the wreckage again. Okay, where was that? Communication module debris, drifting tower ruins. We'll go to unremarkable. But again, I don't think it's going to piss me off if we get to the point where we were at before and we can't progress again because we don't have the carbonaceous to get the water. That's the Mangled convoy. Okay. All right. Well, check out one of these big things, because we're going to end up. We've been kind of floating around. Let's check out where to go. I just had it. A point. Shipyard ruins. No, we wanted to go to. Drifting tower ruins. We'll go to convoy debris. Let's go to the convoy debris and see what happens. tactical, and there's nothing here. There's just nothing here. Like, why? Like, why? I don't understand. So we're here at a point, and there's nothing even here. It's frustrating at this point. Let's go to Rocky. Advance is going to be the Commodore. Again, without the carbonaceous, it's not going to help us at all. Use the ships to look good with textures now, which are not flying just big gray blocks. Oh, it's a deep core metallic. That's what the Rocky is. So that's not going to help us at all anyway. You can't make this shit up. No warp there. I haven't seen an unmoored siloed block yet. Let's see here. Is there anything here? Tactical view. Okay, so unusual storage. So there's some. They're not attacking us. So let's go see what's in the storage. I think after I check this out, I think I'm gonna log for the night. That's freaky what it's doing. Look at that. I think it's just the graphics, or it's a reflection of their beam. All right, so maybe we'll see what happens tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream again tomorrow. We'll get a little further. Maybe we'll see. I then we got to make some videos. If you guys have any, ideas. Obviously, I can't really make it, a basic video tutorial because we can't do anything until they fix the problem. All right, let's see what's in here. Nothing. There's nothing. I can't. I can't. Oh fuck. Oh shit. That's just funny. That's just funny. All right, fuck it. We're gonna blow ourselves up again just for good measure. I know this was a little boring stream. But at least I'm back, right? I'm back streaming again. I'm gonna be making videos again, making content again. It's all gonna be Eve Frontier focused now since I don't play Eve. I don't play Eve Echoes anymore. I'm also gonna be branching out. I'm gonna do some short videos, put them on TikTok, but I might stream as well to Kick or Twitch. I haven't decided yet. As far as other games go, I haven't, not really much going on in that genre. Let's see, system view. Let's just check this out real quick. All right, let's see where we're at here. 2 objects, Rocky, which is a deep core. Drone bombardment cannon, which is not going to help us. 10 objects, and they're all fucking planets. It's up here. That's a rift. That ain't going to help us. 2 objects over here, which are planets. Yeah, all right. So, yep, nothing here. Okay. So yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end it. I'm gonna log off. Again, sorry it wasn't that exciting. At least we got a few kills. Let's see. Can bring him up here. Right, we got lots of deaths. Lots of deaths, as you can see here. Lots of me dying of my own volition here. Oh, thing right there. That's what we want. Okay, this is where I was killed. I think I killed this one. Yeah, kill report available. We got one kill. Got another kill here. What? I think I got more than 2 kills, right? Was it only 3 kills? 2 kills. All right, so 2 kills. I mean, it's fast. We haven't really run across anybody. We run across 3 people. I killed 2 of them and got killed by 1. So it is what it is. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Again, like I said, I'll be more content in the future, more content coming up on a more regular basis. So until I talk to you guys again, have a great week. Have a great weekend. Fly safe. And remember, here we are always one vision, one purpose, one friend. Have a great night, guys.